topic that's thoroughly boring to me, but I'm asked quite a bit. I've done a few videos on this already, but I'll try to hit it again. I'm not going to do detailed information. You can message me if you have a specific question, or go to any of the Facebook sites and pose the question. But cost of living. Is it a lot cheaper here? Yes and no. In my case, I would say not really. I live here the same as where I was living in the States. But things that are cheaper. Rent can be very cheap. You can rent a house on the outskirts of Cuenca, $150, $250. In Cuenca, downtown, $500 range. I did a video that was pretty detailed on that. Electric food markets, the local food markets, any kind of transportation really, buses, taxis, all of those things are cheaper. In other words, the things required to live are pretty cheap. Anything beyond that, whether it's clothes or going to the supermarket, anything imported, used items like refrigerators, stove, anything imported, shipping is crazy expensive. Whatever the item is, that let's say you buy something from Amazon, we'll say it's $100. By the time it gets here a month later, it's going to be $300 or $400. So with taxes, fees, various things, shipping's very expensive. Anything electronic. TVs, well, you can buy Chinese TVs pretty cheap, but to buy a good TV, you're going to spend at least a handful, $100 more than if you could buy it from Amazon or anywhere in the U.S. Cell phones, computers, tablets, all of those things are going to be more. Any kind of kitchenware, like mixers, for example, a KitchenAid will run you $199 or less in the States, and here you're going to pay $400 or more. Eating out, that's kind of a mixed bag. You can hit the local lunches, it's rice and plantain and maybe a little piece of meat or something like that, and it's filling, comes with a soup and a drink, a juice, and that'll be $1.50 to $3 usually. And if you're getting it in Cuenca, they usually throw in a little tiny dessert with it. If you go to an average run-of-the-mill place, like a sandwich shop or a lunch shop, where it's not the local almuerzo, but maybe there's average prices where you're going to go to a place that's not real fancy, but it's a nice place, and you're going to spend maybe $6 to $10 for a lunch, for example. Or there's dinner places like Red Crab or Noah Sushi or something like that, where you can drop $50 to $100 for a dinner. What's expensive? I don't know. It depends on your taste. Personally, I mix them up. I do a little bit of everything. Plus, I buy food and I cook at home. Probably 4 or 5 days of the week I'll cook at home. And when I was in Cuenca, I was eating out almost every day, lunch and dinner, and doing some deliveries. Out here in Hakkarainen, there's only 2 places that deliver, and you can only eat so much pizza. The good restaurants are in Cuenca, so the couple days, 2-3 days a week when I go into Cuenca, I'll have a lunch or an early dinner while I'm in there. And then the rest of the time, I just make my own food here. So, what do I spend on groceries? I probably spend about $100 a week on groceries, but I'm not a good gauge. I buy stupid things. I don't go with a list, and I wander the aisles, and sometimes I'll come home and I'll spend $100, and I look, and there's almost nothing actually there to eat. I'll buy a case of water, and maybe some cranberry juice and 2 or 3 types of fruit, and then I just kind of lose interest and forget to buy, any other kind of food. But I'm throwing in batteries and maybe a kitchen utensil or all kinds of odd things like that. So you can't go by me. What could you buy as a single person if you wanted to go to the market? You could probably get away with $30 or $40 a week without much of a stretch. I think that would be reasonable. You could get away with that and do fine. So cost of living, for me, it's a couple $1,000s a month, and I've only got $250 for rent. As a single person, you could probably get by on $1,000. Now I know there's some people that maybe get by on less, but they don't do anything. So if you want to do a few things here and there, nothing extravagant, pinch your pennies, $1,000 you can probably do it. So I hope I don't have to do this again, but I know that there's a lot of people that are very curious, can they afford to live here? So I hope this helps.
You know you could.